back to the channel. Before we get into this, I'm going to put the comment of the day up, and if you guys want to take part in that, all you have to do is leave me a comment and I randomly choose them from my new notifications. So today we are doing a review for knitting for The Sims 3. I am super excited. I saw Lisa reblog this on Tumblr and I could not wait to take a look at it because I love when there is new stuff for The Sims 3. I love that people are still creating, and this is by Zoe22. It was updated August 23rd, so this is a new mod. I'm sorry, you guys, it's like really early in the morning. I'm back to homeschooling, so that's why there has been a lack of videos. I'm trying to find a balance between the two, and getting back into it, I'm like so tired, but little man is sleeping upstairs, so I'm taking advantage of this time to film a little bit for YouTube, and saw this and thought it would be perfect. So yes, we have knitting for the Sims 3 interaction. So here are some screenshots here of the game, and what is this? Skill journal. So there's like a skill journal and everything. There's all kinds of stuff. We get a couple of objects and things with it as well. Looks like you can knit while standing and also sitting on a tub, which is good to know. You can knit while you're sitting on a tub in the middle of your kitchen. That sounds like something that would happen in one of my Sims homes, so I can't wait to take a look at this. So let's read a little bit about it. It is version 1.2. So this mod adds a knitting interaction and skill to the game. The one thing I'm worried about when it comes to adding a skill, which let me see if it has anything about that really quickly. Conflicts, there shouldn't be any conflicts, okay. Uninstalling. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here. Uninstalling, it's generally not recommended to uninstall custom skills as it can cause issues with saved games affected by the skill. I wanted to throw that out here right off the bat because with the polyamory skill, I totally ruined a save file because I had that in there and then I took it out and I could no longer open that save file. So if you plan on putting this in your game and saving your game, don't take this out because you'll mess up your save file. You will probably not be able to play it. I wanted to throw that out here in the beginning. I wanted to see if they actually put something about that, and they did, which I love because, you know, it's just right there. So, you know, it says right here, basically, if you're gonna uninstall it, don't do it, basically, because you might lose some things. But it looks like, what does it say? However, I added an uninstall knitting cheat, which removes any knitting skill from all Sims in the world. This cancels their knitting interactions. Okay, you can also reset the town just in case. So they put a little cheat in there that you could possibly have your save game okay, but I would not risk it. And it says here, hopefully this will minimize the chance of problems when uninstalling, but I guess there's always a risk. So basically, don't put this in your game if you plan on saving it and then taking out, because you're not going to probably be able to play that save file anymore. So I just wanted to throw that out there right in the beginning because I don't think I remember seeing anything about that in the polyamory skill, or maybe I just didn't pay attention. But yeah, it definitely messed up my save files. So just keep that in mind. So anyways, it says to get started, buy a pair of knitting needles. You also need to purchase yarn to knit with, which can be bought at the grocery store for 20 simoleons, or purchase from the knitting bag, okay, at a higher price. So you definitely want to go to the grocery store if you don't want to pay more. And it says if you have the Lyralese functional sheep, you can collect wool from them too, which I think is super cool. I have that, so we're going to check that out as well. The knitting bag can be used to store knitting needles and yarn. So if you have a family of knitters or just a sim who likes to knit an awful lot, it's a convenient way to keep the items together. Now, I feel like this is something I would keep in my game, but I always get worried when I see a skill thing, and then I'm worried my game's gonna get messed up if I take it out, because I am pretty bad about like taking out things that I'm not using and then putting it back, and yeah, I don't know why I do that. I really don't know why I do that, so if you're like me, be careful. To knit, click the knitting needles in a Sim's inventory or a knitting bag. You can start a new project, continue if already started, or practice knitting. A ball of yarn is needed and used up to start a project, but practicing only requires you to have a ball of yarn and won't use it up. Love that, because you know you don't want to sit there and lose all this yarn whenever you're practicing, so love that. If you're knitting by clicking on the knitting bag, there needs to be available needles in the bag, and the yarn can be either in the same bag or in the Sim's inventory. They can knit sitting down or standing up or sitting on a tub. Love that. Because you know when you got that broke Sim, you don't have a couch sometimes, you don't have a chair, then that's all you got. So maybe they can sit on the toilet and knit too. Alrighty, let's see. It is a 10 level skill. There's not much to it, but as you have guessed, the higher the skill, the better the chance your sim will have of completing more difficult knitting projects. So it looks like there's beginner, intermediate, and advanced. It's custom moodless with this mod, so if your sim will have different experiences knitting affected by their traits and if they are successful. Okay. And let's see, knitting needles are found. I love it tells you where to find it, which is amazing. So knitting needles are in hobbies and skills. The yarn ball is found at the grocery store or by debug. The knitting bag and knitted objects included are converted from TS4 by around the Wow, okay. The knitting bag is also found in hobbies and skills. Alrighty, so it says no conflicts and issues. So this is the objects that we're going to be installing, and I'm going to show you guys how to download. I'm filming this early because I can't speak like I normally can't, but it is really bad right now because I'm so tired. Alright, we already went over the uninstalling. I'm just saying it again. I just want to tell you guys, it's not recommended to uninstall custom skills. If you plan on having a game and playing it forever, and you have this knitting in there and you want to take it out, that's on you. They put the warning there. So I'm just throwing that out there. Let's see what else we got here. Future plans. Okay, so there are a few things I want to look at. Okay, so they definitely want to update this, which is great. So more animations they want to do, talking while knitting, skill challenges and rewards, making yarn playable for cats. That would be adorable. More realistic yarn usage. When knitting, chances of randomly failing. Would love that. That would be really great. Options for selling objects other than inventory or buy mode. Okay, so maybe online. Would love that. Knitting clothing. I don't know how realistic all these goals are, but they're on my mind anyway. You know what? You can do it because you've done this much, and I think that's amazing. So we're going to go over here to the files, which there's 2 different files, and you just download this one right here, the Zoe Knitting version 1.2, and you have to have something to unzip this. I have WinRAR. You're just going to go ahead and click open. And then we're going to click out of that because we don't need none of that. And we're going to take all of these items and extract them. I'm going to extract them to my downloads so I can show you where to take them, just to kind of, do a step-by-step. So we're going to put those in our downloads, and then we're going to open up our little folder here, and we're going to go over here to downloads. And as you can see, these are all the items that we're going to need. And then we're going to also open up our documents. I'm going to open this in a new window. And all you're going to do is go to Electronic Arts, Sims 3, mods, packages, and that's where you download all your CC. So where you put your CC is where you're putting this. I already have it in here because I just went ahead and dragged it over. So we're just gonna take all of these items, bring it over, and then you're gonna have it here. I have the knitted objects here, and then I went ahead and put the these little other package files in my objects folder just because I don't know why, but that's what I did. So you literally just copy and bring it over here, and you're done. Bada boom, bada bing. It's going to be in your game. So we are going to jump into the game. We're going to take a look at the knitting, and we're also going to have some sheep down because I'm kind of curious about that, having functional sheep and collecting wool from them. I think that's a pretty cool addition to this mod that it is, adding to another mod. So we're going to jump in the game and we're going to take a look at what this has to offer. We are in game and I am playing my current household. This is a sim that I had downloaded and then just kind of changed up a tiny bit for the Rainbow Sea. Couldn't get into it, but I am playing a supernatural household. She makes perfect fairy. Love her so much. So if you guys want to check her out, she is from the Rainbow Sea cast that I uploaded a little bit ago, a week or 2 or so ago. So we're going to take a look at this. This is the little sheep mod. So we got our sheep Martin back here, and we're going to see what we can do if we can possibly get some wool from the sheep. So what we need to do for this mod is get the knitting objects. So it says that it's in hobbies and skills. So let's take a look here. So it's 18 simoleons for the knitting needles here for knitting. Alrighty, and then right here is the knitting bag. So we've got that to store our stuff. Let's go ahead and put this right here. And I think that's all we need. We just have to go to the store to get some yarn, or we could purchase some. So let me have her come over here. Let's go ahead and put this in our inventory first of all. And let me see if now that we have that, if we can get some wool here. I'm not sure exactly how we get wool from them, but we'll figure that out, I guess, possibly. So let's go ahead and put those in our inventory, and let me click on this here. So it says stock bag 5 balls of yarn for 150 simoleons, or we can just practice knitting, but we don't have anything available and no knitting needles available. We have them in our inventory, so we can go ahead and put this in here. And let me see what it says, if we can practice knitting here. We have to get yarn, so let's go to the grocery store and get the yarn, just because I'm curious where it would be. We're in Midnight Hollow, by the way. Here's the grocery store. So I'm gonna have her come over here and shop for groceries. So I'm just curious, like, where exactly in the grocery store they're going to be selling the... So it looks like that the ball of yarn is underneath the home section. So it's 20 simoleons. I'm gonna get 3 of them. We're gonna go ahead and purchase 3 balls of yarn and head home and see what we can do, see how terrible we are. Okay, we've just arrived home. I'm having her come over and talk to the sheep and see if maybe if we build a relationship or some sort with the sheep, if we'll be able to kind of get this taken care of. We also need to check info about this sheep. So let's see, Martin's mood, hunger, cold bladder, kind male. Okay, so it looks like we at least have a kind sheep and not an evil one, and I don't know if we'll be able to possibly I don't know. I just really hope we're able to do this. I forgot to buy the sheep a horse ball. I should probably do that because I know I don't want to have him stressed out, and I want to make sure that we are like the best of friends with him so that we can have wool. I don't really know, like I said, how that works, but I guess well, it says we're best friends with Martin, best friends forever, so I'm just gonna let Martin do his thing, and maybe eventually he's gonna be able to help us out here. So we're gonna go over here, and first thing we're gonna do is practice knitting and see what we can do. Martin, I really hope that... Oh, I put that outside. I did the wrong thing. Maybe that's the issue. Hold on. I think I forgot the little... Oh my gosh. It's been so long since I've messed with the sheep. I think they're supposed... She's about to sit down and practice her knitting. Oh my goodness, this is so cute already. Look at her little face. I love this. I love that this is even in the game. Like, are you kidding me? Her face is cracking me up. So she gets to practice, and I don't know if we get any sort of trait or anything from practicing. She looks very, very intense as she's doing this, so let's see here. Oh, it is making her skill go up. Duh, I just saw that too. What am I even doing with my life? I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, why do you look like you're in pain while you're doing this? It'd be kind of funny if they eventually got like a little like moodlet that, you know, they like stabbed themselves or something. Maybe that's not funny. Okay, what are you doing over here, Mr. Martin? You are just having a great time. I still don't know how we're gonna get any sort of wool from you because we just don't have the option, but I'm just gonna let him do his thing, and we're gonna practice and see what happens when we gain the first level. Alright, so she gained level 1. It says your sim has picked up the knitting skill. The art of knitting is not a path all sims can take. Weaker sims may say crochet is a superior sport, but it takes great courage and discipline to master the dual wielding needles. Does this sim have what it takes? I don't know. I think she does, so we're gonna give it a go. Oh, wait, we got a little moodlet here. It says head spinning. Crimson's head is feeling like it's full of yarn, loops and knots and knitting pattern notation, and none of it makes sense anymore. Okay, so here's the thing. Martin got taken away, because I guess we didn't have food for him. I don't know. I can't remember what you have to do for the sheep, so I guess we won't know how we get wool. So if you guys know how you get wool from the sheep, please let me know, because poor Martin is now no longer with us. We're gonna come over here and try to knit. We've got, oh my gosh, the knitted bear. Okay, so I love how it says what as beginner and advanced. The penguin! Oh my god, the octopus. We're doing the octopus. Okay, oh my gosh, the turtle too. Let's go ahead and do the knitted octopus and see how that turns out. Man, Martin, why didn't you take care of yourself? Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, yeah, so I don't know what to do about the wool situation because Martin is just gone. He's long gone, and I can't afford another sheep, and I don't even know how exactly it works, but you know, whatever. We'll figure that out some other day, maybe by somebody telling me how the heck you get the wool. Oh my gosh, that would happen to me. It absolutely freaking would happen to me when I'm trying to film something. My poor little guy, he got taken away quick. Just now about to level up. Okay, so we just got congratulations. We improved her knitting skill to level 2, so did we finish our project or what? I know she's upset. Now we can't, since she's got this negative mood that we can't knit anything. Okay, now that she's not stressed, we can actually continue knitting the knitted octopus. So we didn't finish. She was just stressed out over the whole knitting situation. So I'm gonna have her continue the octopus because I really want to see what it turns out like, and if I guess we will not fail at it, so we'll see what he looks like. We're gonna have her continue on knitting and see what we get here. She looks very, very mad at me. Like, girl, come on, it's totally fine. So now we have another little moodlet, and it says knitting success. It was a lot of work, but Crimson has completed a knitting project. The sweat and tears were worth it in the end. So it can be found in her inventory if it fits. So it should, and here he is. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look at this little guy. This is so freaking cute. Are you kidding me? This is adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can have her knit one more thing before I wrap this up because this is adorable, honestly. Oh, we need to put the knitting needles in the bag. And let's come over here and knit. Let's see, what all can we do? A knitted poof, a turtle, a yarny. Alrighty, let's do the knitted cactus and llama or the bear. Let's go ahead and do this one and we'll see what this one turns out like. I wish we could, like, if kids could like interact with them, that would be really adorable if you could make them for children. Let me see how much this is worth if you sell it. So 6 simoleons for this, and I'm assuming, because I'm pretty sure I read that it will be worth more, you know, the better you get at it. So let's see if we can get this one knitted and how much this one. So it seems like you have to kind of take a break in between because she did take another break, but she did complete it. So let's see here. This one is worth 60. It's a little bit bigger. So this one is worth 60 simoleons, and look at how cute it is. I just love it. I love the fact that we can do this. So this is a cute little mod. Let me know if you guys plan on downloading this for yourself. This is really cute. I definitely think I want to keep it in my game. Also, let me know if you have this. How the heck do you get wool from the llama? I just can't traumatize myself and get another llama and have it taken away. So, not a llama, a sheep. What am I even talking about? Oh my god. Let me know how you get wool from the sheep because, yeah, my heart's a little broken that Martin was only with me for like 5 seconds and he got taken away. So, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this, if you plan on getting it, if you already have it. I will have a link in the description for you guys to download. If there are other mods you guys would like me to take a look at that are appropriate, because I've had quite a few people ask me to do some other mods that, you know, I can't get a channel strike, you guys. I'd love to take a look at them, but I can't get a channel strike. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if there are any other mods that you guys are interested in and want me to do a review on. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, turn on your post notifications, all of that fun stuff. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.